Hey, say True God here from the north side of Brisbane, and you're watching Take Flight. All right, so it is the question. Say True God. So it's a blackfella slang. If you got blackfella mates, you know. It's sort of like telling the truth, like someone's spinning a yarn and you're like, bro, say True God. And they're like, yeah, True God, bro, it happened. I'm like, nah. So yeah, just pretty much like you're telling the truth. Yeah. That's just how it goes, because it's a question in itself. So I just like, oh, fuck it. I'll make it a question and like put the question mark in. 9 times out of 10, they think it's like a religious name or something. Well, that's a good question. But I think it's, especially today, like obviously the Aussie scene's like pumping. And but out of the music scene, there's only a few black fellas that are like making music. And no, I think it's important because yeah, the Aussie scene's mad at the moment. And it's just good to see a couple more brothers out there. Yeah, just showing that black fellas can rap too. Yeah. But it's a bit hard because my dad's Tongan and my mum's half Aboriginal, half Māori. So when I mix with the Murrays up there, they think off the bat that I'm Islander. So there's that barrier. And then when I start talking to the Poly brothers up there, when I start talking, they're like, wow, where are you from? Like, you sound Aboriginal. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm Aboriginal. So it's not really racism, it's just a little grey area for me anyway. But I reckon my first track, Unfazed, between Unfazed and I'll probably say Wicked as well, eh? Yeah, Unfazed and Wicked. Yeah. Just cause it's pretty much just me. Like how I was brought up. And it's just, I don't know, uncut, it's raw. Yeah. So man, I love the local scene, eh? But growing up, probably just like Tupac. Mostly Tupac. But now I hardly listen to American stuff, eh? Someone from Aussie, probably Hefs. I always listen to Amu and Knox, Maz, Dub T, 046. Bro, pretty much the whole scene here, eh? It's mad, yeah. I reckon Pistol Pete and Enzo. Bro, you know what's crazy? I showed my brother. Pistol Pete and Enzo, yeah, 100%. They're the ones that turned me on to the scene, local scene and that. Shout out to Pistol Pete and Enzo. But I showed my brother, I said, bro, look at these ones, bro, they're mad. And then at that time, because he's like heavily American influenced, he was like, how these guys? Nah. I was like, what the fuck? And now he's like, bro, have you heard that latest Pistol Pete and Enzo? I was like, this fella. I showed you these boys, bro. But yeah, nah, Pistol Pete and Enzo definitely. First song I wrote, I think I was 11. And it was with my uncle. He had a studio in his house. And he said, write a rap. I said, yeah. And I was talking about like Crips and Bloods and all that stuff. And then my uncle was like, what the fuck's this? And I was like, oh, but it's gangster. And they're like, but it's not true. And I was like, oh shit. My uncle thinks I'm a fucking loser now. But yeah, so that was probably it. But that was my first probably reality check as well. Like, don't talk shit, just be real. Man, growing up, so I grew up with my great-grandparents, raised me and my brother. Because my mum and stepdad in and out of jail and that. My stepdad's in jail at the moment too. So, grandparents took us in. Everything was like secondhand. But it was mad. It was like she taught us wrong from right. And just appreciate the little things, eh? So we grew up in a flat, and we slept in the lounge room, head to toe on a futon, me and my brother, probably for like 10 years. And just, our great-grandparents were looking after us, but really we were like looking after them as well. So that was pretty much it, bro. And then mum got out of jail, took us back, and just went downhill from there. And then met my partner and her family, and they took me in. And it's been pretty. 4 kids later. I reckon it just made me humble, appreciate every little thing. Like right now, family-wise as well, I spend as much time with my kids. I know what it's like the little things at school, like if there's a parent-teacher interview and they're like, oh, you're up next. And then like, fuck, where's my parents? Oh shit, all right. So I know like, myself being a father, I was like, fuck, now I've got to be there every little thing for my kids. So I don't know, it just taught me family's important. Right, it's important. It's like, if I don't spend time, I'm stressing. So, and but when I'm busy, like if I'm working and that, it's hard too, because my kids are like, are you going again? Come on. I'm like, oh shit, sorry son. But yeah, it's family time's important to me, yeah. Bro, I'm getting like, what's that reporter, Nordway or whatever? Bro, I'm getting, yeah. So, I had my boys in the studio with me, and they sang the Nas's I Know I Can. Yeah, and I chucked it on the end of Future Kings, yeah. Oh, it'll be awesome to see, but I can already tell that that's not their calling. They got their own little things going on at the moment, that they all got their little paths that they're following. So I just encourage them whichever way they go. Oh, bro. Yeah, so that's no, bro. He's cracker. It's funny, bro. He said, "Oh, bring the kids around after work. Say hello." I was like, "I want to meet them." I'm like, yeah, sweet. And he's got no filter. He's an old Greek fella. So he's just one of the fellas at work. And pulled up, and he's like, and I could hear him in his croaky voice. He's like, "Who the fuck's that?" And he comes out, and he's like, "Look at these 3 little black." And I was like, "Bruh." And my kids are like, "Dad, what did he just say?" I'm like, "Oh, fuck." But yeah, nah, that's just him, how he is, like no filter. I gotta remind him to kick back, bruh. But yeah, nah, he's all good, yeah. Look who's beside you. See who's beside you. Appreciate who's beside you. And just appreciate yourself, yeah. Look after yourself, yeah. Oh, okay, it's typical night out with the boys. Well, I'm sober driver, because I don't drink. But the boys, they're just characters. My brother becomes bulletproof, so I gotta remind him to watch himself, because he can't fight. So, but yeah, the boys are rowdy. I just look after the boys. Yeah. Probably Dave. Yeah, probably Dave, bro. That's pretty much it. If it was international, yeah, probably just Dave. Either NASA, Hefs, or Kobe D, I'll say, yeah. Secret talents. Probably my road rage. But you have to catch it on dash cam. Right, fuck, man, they're good blokes, eh? I met Lisi. And there was a competition being held by Pacific Wave Radio, and it was just for anyone that wanted to enter, do their own verses and that, and they win a prize, studio time. And me, Lisi, Knox, Lord, Lance, and Amu, I think, and Matt were the judges. And they said, oh yeah, we'll get the judges to perform too if you can pass a track through. And I was like, yeah, sweet. I chucked in Telling Me Dreaming. Funny thing about Telling Me Dreaming too, it was meant to be Shelly, 210 on it. But something happened, and he had to pull out. I was like, no dramas. I was gonna do it solo. Set my track through to for sound check. Lisi sent me a video of him rapping to it, and he was like, "Wow, this is fucking hard." And I was like, "Bro, you wanna jump on it? It's open first." sent me a verse that night or that week, and I was like, bruh, this cunt fucking showing me up on my own track, bruh. I was like, oh, fuck it. Now it's mad. But yeah, no, that's how I met him, and then just been, yeah, nah, he's mad, yeah. Everything that I said in this interview. So that's the track with Kobe, track with NASA, track with Dave, track with Hefs, and then showing you a video of my sons listening to what I said to them on YouTube. That'll be my goal for the next interview, yeah.